Hello, fellow wastelanders. This is Miss-Nuka. Today we are going to do a merging tutorial on a cute cottage camp. We also have special guests that will also be included in the video. The location is just right of Tyler County Fairgrounds. So of course we're going to start out with the foundation. I began with the sidewalk, which is 3 foundations long. And now I'm laying the house down. I'm sorry, the camp, whichever one you want to refer it to. So we're going to do 5 by 5. But later on in the video, I do move my sidewalk over just one foundation, but you'll see that later in the video. So for this part, I went ahead and changed the texture of the foundation. So I did the sidewalk as well as the outside surrounding area of the foundation on the cottage. Now we're going to start with the walls. I started out with the rusted elevation walls, but then I changed to just the regular ones. For this section, I'm going to go ahead and double wall. So I'm going to use the red wall because it's easier, and also you make it the doorway. So you just swing it around like that. And then you can change it into just a regular wall and wallpaper it. For the flooring on the second story of the cottage, I went and laid some roof down because I like that it's red. It just gives it a little pop. So for this part, because it's going to be on the outside, I changed the roof color just a little bit. Or not color, but the pattern. So right here, I'm just testing out, different ways I wanted to shape the house, which walls I wanted to use. I did remove the floors here, but I should not have because I ended up putting them back anyway. So when I was laying the roof down, I was having trouble putting it up at an angle, so I put it flat first and then switched it to the one that I wanted and then rotated it to the direction I also wanted. So for the balcony, I wanted to add a cute little railing, so I went and added these, but then I had to redo them, as you'll see just in a little bit, which I redo quite a bit. So for this little tricky spot, it wasn't allowing me to place it down there. So I ended up burning the roof, as well as taking down the rest of the railing because of the way that I had to place the railing after I had burned it. And y'all know I love to burn. I've also learned that if you store your flamethrower away, that it will not need to be repaired. You just pull it back out and it'll be fully repaired. When you do pull it back out again, it will be in your stored area. So right here, I was still having trouble placing it, even though I burned the roof and the wall. So I went ahead and removed some of the fencing so that I would be able to possibly maybe turn it the opposite direction and it will fit, which it did, as you can see. I went ahead and removed the rest of it so that they're all facing the same direction. So I'm moving the foundation over just a little bit so that it's even with the door. So now I'm just going to go inside of the house. And I'm just going to change the walls the doors into walls, and then also change the wallpaper as well. I removed the floor above so that I could put some stairs down. So for the living room, I wanted to make a flat screen TV. So you get your camp module and you put it on a foundation because it's easier to work on a foundation because it's a flat surface. You're going to want to place 2 tables down that you see on the screen. Then you're going to get a White Springs painting. You're going to place it on the bottom table. Could be a little difficult to place because when you place it down, you want to place it as low as you can. And as long as you can't grab the top table and the painting together whenever you grab the top one, it will work just fine. Sometimes it takes a little bit to wiggle it on there, but you'll get it. So once you place it on there, highlight the top table and see if you can pull it down without pulling the painting like I just did. And once you do that, you can go ahead and get rid of it. And you want to make sure that it looks like this. Then you're going to place it on top of your camp module so that it turns blue. Then you're going to grab just the table and move it up and down, and then your painting will go up and it will become your flat screen TV. Then you just take it and place it where you want to put it, but be sure to just grab the table, not the painting. So this generator is available in the Atom Shop. So what I want to do is hide it in the foundation. So I'm going to place it on top, and then I'm going to zoom in. Oop, I just messed up on there. Zoom in and pull the one that is on the right with the X, and you're going to pull it down. And whenever you see it becomes gray, you want to push X, and it should pop it down just a little bit. See me struggle. There we go. It didn't go all the way down. And we'll do it, repeat it again, and it's gone. So now it is inside the foundation. So now we're going to make this hot tub kind of hang over the side of the balcony. So I'm going to try a few different things. I'm going to try to burn that, and it still won't fit. And then I'm going to try to burn other things, and it still won't fit. So finally, I figured out that if you add a section of a roof, it will fit on there. And then I burned the hot tub, replaced the fence, and then repaired the rest, and there we go. For this merge, we're going to make a communal fire merge together so that it's a circle. You want to put your foundation down and get your plate out. Place down your communal fire, and then you're also going to want to place a second one on top of that. Turn it just enough so that it covers the other side or overlaps. Once it does, you're going to pick up the bottom one and you're going to place it on top of the pressure plate. If it turns red like it did for me, just move your pressure plate just a little bit and then try it again. And then you're going to hit X if you're on the PlayStation and continuously press X and it will move it down. So in the kitchen, I wanted it to actually touch the wall, not have a space. So I went ahead and moved my cabinets to the side and get the flamethrower out, of course, and burn the wall so that I'm able to make it flush against the wall instead of having that little space. So now that the wall is burnt, we can take the cabinet and align it to where we want, just into the wall. You can repair the wall here, or you can go to your camp module and repair your whole camp. Here's a sample of what it looks like. So I'm going to place a seat merged inside the tractor. So again, we're going to do a foundation and a pressure plate. I'm going to grab the tractor and I'm going to place it on top of the foundation so that we can have a smooth, even surface. And then I'm going to go and get the stool. Now we're going to use the same stool that we did in the flying reindeer video. And make sure that it's turned the right way. If you need to test it first before you put on there, go ahead and have a seat. But we're going to place it in the direction that we need. So now that we have the seat on there, we're going to take the tractor over to the pressure plate, place it on top of the pressure plate, and we're going to highlight just the tractor. And again, we're going to push X quite a bit of times until the seat is where we want it to be placed. Thank you so much for watching my video, and hopefully you stuck out to the end. Here's a tour of the cottage, and I want to thank all of my friends who helped participate for my video and all my shenanigans.